everybody burn out. Sun in the sun out, I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing yo the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
10 cycles. Block 50. Green. Green jack. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Stick too close.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Great, check. Go,
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. And even 30 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Saquon Barkley. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and long. To the air again. Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Again, Hurts. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the pylon, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Step smash, red. 6 black ultra. Edo blue. Step.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 10 putt.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up at the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Seahawks.
52 blaster. Drill green.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Set.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good catch. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Cut, cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Horton. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Ready?
Here's a design run. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here, but the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
First and 10.
Go. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 45. Walk. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Trouble, 38.
Runs at 3rd and 1.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Blue.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Drive. 90.
Don't let the fullback try to push the pile. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward. I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
Drill green.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in, and he will score. Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Great, set. 63. Hey, 73.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 7. No touch up.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
No touch up. 180. No touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Great, set. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Hurts. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
got Jalen Hurts on second down. Down inside the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Saquon. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 14-6 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Check 10 black. Set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Still green. Here we go. Yellow, 22. White, white.
He'll drop to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Okay, right? Come on, set. Blue, 32. Smash, red.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Looking middle, and there is Horton. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And the
13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Here we go, set. Set.
On the ground, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10.
Come on, 38.
37-yard line.
Hut.
Now he's faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On the set.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th
Set.
down.
Ready. Blue strike. 52 blue. Red cycle. Ready.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It's a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down. You know where the marker is. You've got to make that catch and keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This is caught down that right sideline. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another
13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Gibson now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. And this will be incomplete.
We're not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's acting up. Overseas.
No, touch that.
Now Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Great, set. 180. Delta.
Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Oh, he landed it at the right spot, just had the wrong spin. It goes into the end zone, touchback. The ball's coming out to the 20-yard line.
Check, set, hut.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down.
Ready.
And 5.
10 black. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
Black, 95.
From the gun, it's the give to Walker. And he'll get about 5. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Right.
2nd and 4.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. 45. White. Trouble 38. Seal. Black. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Luxembourg up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Elijah Jones there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great. And let's go.
To throw is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Trimmer.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and 1.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Opposite, green. Come on, set, hut, hut.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. Claws 10. Claws red. Blue striker.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready, set.
3rd and long.
Green jack. Let's go. 52 blue. Ready.
He'll drop the throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Smash, red. Red, yellow. Ready?
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a man. That's Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. White 45. White. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black ultra. Set, hut. Yellow 20. Set.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Back to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's taken down at the
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second and a couple. Now Hurts going to call his own number.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down by Chris Jones. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Seahawks 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run performance, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second TD catch of the season. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0, and barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, we're going to get their third straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready, set! Come on, set! Quick 33, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 46-yard line.
They run with Walker. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 5.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready?
Back to the air once more on second down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10.
6, mega. Yellow, go. Blue striker. Check, huh?
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
On the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
60 red. 60 red.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Okay, right? Blue check down. 45, ready.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Red, cycle. Blue, 32. Cut.
That is pulled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked at the 17-yard line. Nolan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Ready?
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Black 40.
This one complete right side. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Come on,
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Great, set. And anyway,
and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts to throw. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Gibson now on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double. Set, red, yellow. 10, cut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. Just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, ready.
Moving to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. I'm sure that they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
60 red. 60 red. Striker. 3, right, right. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.